Hi guys, my name is Kefa Society, and in this course, I will be showing you how to create beautiful WordPress website using Elementor Pro. This course is targeted to anyone trying to find his or her way around web design using WordPress and Elementor. Okay, let me show you what we are going to cover in this course. I will show you how to set up XAMPP for local development, how to install and set up WordPress locally, where you will get professional images for your website for free, how to set up Elementor Pro, and how to design awesome website using Elementor Pro. With Elementor Pro, you can create every part of the website yourself, the header, the footer, archive pages, blog pages, and more. We will work with dynamic content and will teach you how to use conditional logic for targeting and a whole lot. This course doesn't require any coding or programming skill. I will teach you how to make website responsive, assigning roles and restrictions to other users, and lots more. Center, text color, white, little bit dark gray. Okay. And I'm going to import our news archive template to that section, to the new section down with the news archive template. Insert. No. And here we go. I don't want it to look just like the news archive template, so I'm going to make a little changes to this. I'll make this two. Yes. Cards. Yes. Image ratio should be at least 1.5 here. Yes, 1.5 is okay. The query and everything is okay because I imported it from news. And column gap to be closer. Cards, border radius. Let's tweak some things and make it look different. Image. Okay, like this. The content. This is okay for me. So I'm going to duplicate this. Welcome officially to the course. Before we begin, I will give you a quick preview of the website we are going to build together. Well, this website was built using Ocean WP theme and Elementor Pro. Now you can see it's an art demo website. So let me walk you through all the sections in this website, and I'll show you how to build all these using Elementor Pro and Ocean WP later on this course. This is the header, the call to action header. This how it looks. I'll teach you how to make something like this. You can see the static background. I'll teach you how to make something like this using Elementor Pro. The next section is the about section. And the next section is the art demo section. This is where the blog posts are, and I'll teach you how you can design exactly this using Ocean WP. Going down, we have the next section, which is the artist section, the artist section, and the footer. Footer, the newsletter is there, the social icons are there. I will show you how to design this using Elementor Pro. And we have two categories. I will teach you how to use categories to target your template. This is the news category, and this is how it looks like. I'm so excited to teach you this. So let's get started. Welcome to the course. And now I'm going to teach you how to set up your XAMPP for local development. First of all, what we are going to do is to create our database. I'm using my PHP admin, and this is XAMPP. Okay, this is my PHP admin. Then you go create new. I'm creating a new database for this project. And I'll name it WordPress at DB. I should take note of this name. Collation. Great. Okay, after that, you go to localhost slash WordPress. Now, let me show you how you can set up your WordPress locally. Welcome to WordPress. Before you get started, we need some information on database. You will need to provide all this information: the database name, database username, which we all know is root, database password. On default level, the database password is empty, and database host, which we all know is localhost. Then you go, let's go. A database name, this username is root, and the password is empty, localhost, everything is okay. You submit. All right, you made it through the past installation. Now let's run the installation. Run the installation. The site title at demo. My username is password. Right, password. Confirm this. Install WordPress. didn't provide my email address, and I'll do that now. Run installation. Then you log in. And that's all. So first of all, when I get here, the first thing I want to do is to make sure my dashboard is clean. So I clean up my plugins and the theme. So let's do that in a bit. I'll click deactivate, apply, selector, click, delete, apply. Okay, and we're good to go. Then for my themes, click, delete. Okay. Click, delete this one. Okay. Click, delete. Okay. Okay, I'm done. So, okay, guys, I'm done with my cleanup, and these are the list of plugins we are going to be using: Elementor Pro, Live Mesh add-on for Elementor, Ocean Elementor Widget, Ocean Extra, Ocean Social Sharing, Sticky Header. So let's activate all this. Select all, click, activate, and apply. Then I go to my themes, and I have Ocean WP theme here and Ocean WP Child's theme. For this course, we'll be using Ocean WP Child's theme. Then activate. As you can see, I'm using my local server. Yep. Let's install Elementor for Elementor Pro to work. Okay. Elementor is already installed. So now let's go to setting, permalink, and I'll make few changes there. Let me show you what I'm trying to change. This is our website, and this is a default post. So as you can see, for this post, the link here shows localhost WordPress 2019 12/31st, but I don't want this. I want it to be the post name as the link. So come here, select post name, and save changes. Then I refresh this page, and let's see if that's taking effect. And as you can see, localhost WordPress hello world. That's how I want it to be, and that's all for now. Then let's begin with our general settings. Okay, the same setup we have done, the art, the site name, the tagline. You can actually change this maybe to entertainment or just art or anything. Just to be like that. When you're done, you click on save changes. Won't be changing anything here. So next thing I want to do is to set the design parameter for the website we are going to build. So next thing I want to do is to set the design parameter for the website we are going to build. appearance, you customize. You go to general option, general styling, and for primary color here, I would choose this orange color, make it dark a little, and this will be my primary color. Then for the secondary hover color, I want it a little bit grayish in color. Let me see. I reduce the opacity, and I think it's okay. Yeah, it's exactly what I want. Then the main border color is okay. Okay, just go back, general settings, come down to layout, full width, and layout here, full width. And that's all for this. Back, page title, and I'll hide this. Just another WordPress site. I don't want to see that there. So the styling, hidden, and that's all. Now just scroll to top. Yeah, you can actually pick any icon you want, but for me, I'll go with this, and that's all. Then the next is my topography settings. For the general, it's okay for me. Then for the body, font color default no. I'm gonna pick Nully, and for font weight 300 is okay. Default transformation uppercase, that's good. Font size is okay, and all headline. For the headline, I want it to be Montserrat. Yes, Montserrat. For the font weight, I want it a little bit bold. Medium is okay. Default style, normal. Text transformation, uppercase. And that's all. All headings. I'm not done yet. For the font color, I think it's okay. Then heading 1 default is Montserrat again. Montserrat default, normal, uppercase, 23 no, make it 43. It's okay. The second header, font family, Montserrat. Normal, uppercase at 6. So you can have different level on both sides. Back, and for H3 font family, Montserrat again. Font weight, normal. The first style should be normal. Here, it's okay. Back, A4 right, font width, normal, font style, normal, default text transformation, uppercase, and here should be 32. I think it's okay. And for the logo, I think it's okay. I'm using a logo image. And we'll go to blog post, entry title, default font. The title should be Montserrat too. Montserrat. The weight, same normal. Font style should also be normal. And text transformation, uppercase. I don't want it to be too in your face. Then for this, 24, no, it should be 28. And blog post entry, same Montserrat. Montserrat. The weight should be normal. Font normal. I like keeping everything uniform, uppercase. And for this, no, should be 28 too. And back. Now you should know we can actually alter all these settings using Elementor Pro, and I will show you how it is. But I'm trying to make sure I set all parameters for WordPress before going to Elementor. Then I go to the next parameters I want to set here is the footer widget, the footer bottom. So I'm done with parameters. Go back to the footer bottom, and for my link color, the link color is white. It's okay. And I'll change this to WP. I know. Take this out. And that's all for the setup and customization of WordPress. Let me set up my Elementor Pro, activate manually. You should know for you to use Elementor Pro, it's actually not free. Elementor is free, but Elementor Pro is not free. You need to get the plugins depending on your usage. Do you want to use it for business purpose, or do you want to just build your website? You can actually go to www.elementor.com. The link will be in the file where I'll put all plugins and themes that I use for free. But for Elementor, I'll be giving you guys a link so you can go purchase Elementor plugins. And if you purchase, your license key will be given. And if you don't have the license key, you can't actually activate Elementor Pro manually, and you can't use it for this course. So I've activate my Elementor Pro manually. The next thing we're going to do now is to create our pages and categories and my main menu. I don't want to start creating all this when I'm done, when I start my design. So I do this upfront before going to the designing. Add new page. The only page I want is my home page. Home page, and the layout should be full width. So I can design it the way I want to, and that's all. Publish. Page has been published. And next is my category. For this course, I'll be making use of two categories. That's the news and the artist category. And the next one is going to be my page. And that's all. We have news, art category, artist, art category. So let's create our main menu. But before then, as you can see, this is the default category. And for us to actually take this out, the uncategorized category, for us to take it as default, we have to go to settings and writing. Default post category, let me change this to news and scroll down. Default mail category should be news. Save. I've changed my default category. Now I can go back to category and delete the uncategorized category. Now we see we can delete it now. Delete category. Okay. And we're done. But for the news category, it can't be deleted because this is our default category. So the next thing we do now is to create our main menu. Go to appearance, menu, and this is our main menu. So menu name, main menu. I've done this countless of times. That's okay. So let's add the category and the page to our main menu. View all pages. When we adding pages, so we keep everything professional. But for the start, let's just do it. Let's add the page, add to main menu. And it's there. Home is there. Categories, view all, add to main menu, add, and this I want it to be yes. Then we save. Okay, that is it for the first section. In the next section, we'll be going into Elementor Pro and start our design fully. And the next thing now we're going to do is to design our footer using Ocean WP theme and Elementor Pro. So for you to use Ocean WP theme and Elementor Pro for our footer, we'll go down to theme panel, the library here, my library and theme panel. This is actually for Elementor Pro, but we're going to actually merge the whole thing, that is using Ocean WP now with Elementor Pro for design. Add a new theme. You can see our template actually empty. Then you add one and we name it footer. Publish. Now you can come down to templates, Elementor Pro, Canva, and here layout 100% full width, disable all margins, and you click on update. Then you edit with Elementor. Okay, before we begin, let me show you what we want to design. this. We want to design the whole footer, our newsletter, social icon with Elementor Pro. And we are here already. The footer is here. So the first thing you do is add a new section. Yes, we've got our section there, and the layout. Click on stretch box full width. I want it to be all full width, and let's pick up something. We have our sharing button here. Go drop it there. You drop, and let's tweak this a little. Icon and text, no, just icon, and the view should be icon, gradient, skin, and square, no, cycle. Yeah, that's what I want it to be. To be in the middle, current page. Yes. As you can see, it's too big. Let's change column gap row. Now the bottom size, the button size, I think it's okay like this. And go back to content. Yes, button height, button color. Official color, no. Custom color, you change the custom color, and the primary color should be black, and secondary color should be white. Yes, that's okay. Then we need the form for our newsletter form. Yes, and let the form go down. We don't need the message, just for newsletter, and it's too big. So let's make some adjustments. Percentage, that's 3. Email percentage, that's 3%. Submit button percentage also be 33, and that's okay. Okay, and for this color, I don't want the green here. Styles, the button, background color, I want it to be our default color, and that's okay. I think that's okay for me, but we need to add a call to action. So we pick our header here and change this. Subscribe to our news later. And let's tweak this a little. Heading should be page 4. Page 5, I think it's okay. Center, default size, small. The default size is okay for me. Title. Okay, and think we are done with the footer. Then you click on publish or on update. Now let's see how our footer looks like. Back, exit to dashboard. Then the next thing you do is to customize, and let's make sure our footer shows up in our homepage and the entire website. The next thing, you go to footer widget, show on all device, yes. Then you select your footer, and here's it, our new template. You click on it and let's see how it looks like. This is how our footer looks like. And for the subscribe to our newsletter, the color is actually white. But here we can see it's the default color we have choose. Let me see how I can tweak that. Text color and everything, link color. It's okay for here. Let's just publish. We'll go back to Elementor and make these changes. Published. Okay. So let's make changes to the header here. Click on it. The style, text color, and make it white. Okay. I think we are good to go. Update. Okay, after the tweaks, let's just check and see how it looks. And this is how our footer now looks like. Perfect, I guess. So let's move to the next template. This time we'll start the main design. We are about to create our first Elementor archive template. So the first thing we will do is to go to templates. Just click on templates and add new. We actually don't have any template for now. We'll start by creating our first template, which is the archive template. Select, and you can see we have list of templates you can create with Elementor. We have the page, the section, the header, the footer, single, and archive template. Well, all these templates are designed for specific reasons. For your footer, we have done that already. Then for your single, is for actually the blog post or the website post. Then for archive is for listing. When you want to list a certain category to your website, you use the archive template for your listing. So we're creating our first archive template, and we have two categories: the news and the artist category. So this will be, let's start from the news archive listing. Create template. So we'll be creating and designing this template using Elementor Pro. But for you to actually use Elementor Pro, you must have installed Elementor 2 before using Elementor Pro. And that's what we're using now, Elementor Pro. Okay, this is Elementor library, your blocks, pages, and template. If you use Elementor Pro, it comes with some predefined blocks that you can actually pick and make your work easy. It's actually fast. You pick and you make few changes the way you want it to look, and you're good to go. Then we have pages here and my template. If you have saved any template here, it will appear here. But for now, we're doing everything from scratch. So we are not picking any template, everything from scratch, because this course is targeted to total beginners, those that don't actually have any prior knowledge of WordPress or website design. This is our website, and you can see our footer that we just designed is here. So first of all, we'll create a new section. I want it to be empty section. Then stretch full width, so we can actually have enough flexibility to customize the entire archive page the way we want it to look like. Then what do we want here? Okay, let's add the post. Type in post, and we have a post listing here. Drop. Yeah, and this is what we get. The one thing you should know is all these posts are coming from our both categories, and that's what we don't want. So we want to actually filter our query and make sure all posts on this section are coming from the news archive section, are coming from the news category. Sorry. So come down here, settings, our preview settings, recent posts. We no, we don't want that. We want everything to come from category archive. All no, we want it to come from news. But this is just the general setting post section from the post and widget we actually drop here, or make the same setup so that we make sure we have uniform settings and everything is working correctly. Then we apply and preview. So after this, let's make some changes and let's adjust it to the way we want it to look like. So classic, you want it to be classic or cards? I think I prefer the cards to classic. Let's see how it looks. Cards are much more better. And already we know this artist, but I told you guys we want every content on this particular archive to come from the news category and post source author, yes, category. This is where you make the setting news, and let's see what happens. Yes, and we are here. I think we have gotten it. So let's make little changes to this. I don't want the green color, and I don't know why our badge is showing. Already we know this is the archive section, the archive category, so we don't want that badge out. Then the avatar, I don't want that either. Okay. So how many posts do you want on this section per page? Let's see, I want to make it 10%. Show images, yes. Sorry, no, I want all my images to be of the same shape. If you turn it on now, when there is an image that is not of the same size with this, your site will look somehow scattered, and I don't want that to happen. So, and for speed and website that doesn't load on time, make sure your image size is at medium. 300 by 300 is okay, and the ratio I want it to be 1.5. Just 1.6. It's okay. Title, yes. Exception, yes. 25 is too much. It just be 20. I think 20 will be enough. And you read more, everything. And for pagination, yes, there will be more than numbers or previous. Next, I prefer this previous. Page limit 5 is okay. It won't show now because we don't have up to 20 posts. So, but when the post keeps on increasing, we'll see that down below here. Now let's go to the style, the color. I don't know why I'm still getting this green color. I don't really want that. Okay, for read more. So let's go to content. Read more. I want to change the color on read more. Yes, read more color. I want it to be our default color, and that's good. Okay, and everything is okay for me. For the default pose, I will take it out. You won't see it again. Now let's click on. I think everything is okay. Let me look at it one more time. Yes. The spacing is just okay for me. Title by spacing. Okay, like this. Meta spacing is okay. Read more is okay for me. And this one. I think it's okay like this. Everything is all good. Set. And I click on publish. So now this is where you actually get to work with conditional logic. So you click on add condition. The main reason why I created the category before coming to start creating my archive pages is because I want to target these archive pages to my category. You get to understand why I'm doing this later. The main menu also contain the category as you all see. So the moment someone clicks on one of the links or the header in the main menu, it takes you straight to this category. So what I'm going to do here with the condition is to link this to one of the category, which is the news archive, which is the news category. Now all archives change this to category. We are linking it to a specific category. Which category to be precise? News. Searching, and here it is. Now you save with this, and we are good to go. So I'll test this in a bit and you'll see how it works. Okay, our site is actually published and we can actually see this already. But before we move to the next archive listing, this is how I want all my archive pages to look like. And the next archive I'm to create is the artist archive. This is how I want it to look like. So Elementor makes everything easy for you, makes you develop and design website very easy and fast. So you just come here, save more options, and I'm going to save this page. Should I say I'm duplicating this page? Yes. Save it with category listing block, and I'll save this. So when I come to when I'm the next time I'm coming to use this archive template, I'll just make a little bit changes to suit what I want and to make sure my query are getting content from the artist category, and that's all. And I'm done with this. Close, click this, and exit to dashboard. Yeah, the next thing we have to do is to create our artist archive listing template. So guys, we are done creating the news archive listing template. So the next thing we have to do now is to create our artist archive listing template and target it back to the artist category using our conditional logic. So come here. These are the same template you can create using Elementor Pro. Archive, and in the archive template now we have two archive templates. I'm going to add the third one, archive, and this will be artist archive listing. Great. Okay, here we are. Close this. And I told you I'll be using the save template, the one we created previously. That's the archive category listing block template. And to bring that template here, you just click on this icon here and my template, and we're bringing in this category listing block. Insert. No. Yeah, and this is our template. So what we're going to do here is to make a little changes basically to the query. I love the way everything looks. So you click here and make changes to query. Where do I want this to come from? Take the news and artist, and that's all for it. As you can see, post actually changed. What we have here are content coming from the artist category, and I click on publish, add condition, and you select the category. Which category? The artist category. Searching, and there we go. Save. That's how fast you can actually create your template using Elementor. But I'm trying to make sure I keep everything simple for all newbies and make sure you understand how I move and what I'm doing. But if you want to create your own website, you can go ahead and create more dynamic templates, more sophisticated and awesome templates. But this I'm doing it so you can get the basic of Elementor Pro and WordPress. Welcome guys. We are done creating our archive templates, linking them to all specified categories. And now I want to create the new I want to create a new template that's a single template for our posts. So let me show you how our posts originally look like. This is our website, and let me refresh this. But before we create the single template, let's go and add our main menu, and let's see how it looks like. Appearance, customize. Let's add our main menu so we can go to the website and we'll be able to navigate and see how it looks like. This is how our main menu is. So this will be our main, and let's see how main menu location. You select the main, and here is our main menu: the home, the news, and the artist. So let's publish this. So from here, actually, you can see how our homepage look like. So very soon we'll work on the homepage to give us something like this. This is actually what we want. This homepage instead of this. Instead of this, let's go check our website and see how it looks like. So this is our website, and this is our homepage, and you can see there's some widgets here, and I'll take them out very soon. And we're done with the archive section, and this is how it looks like. This is our first archive. This is how it looks like. And for the artist archive, this is how it looks like. So we're making progress. So we're about to create a new. I didn't show you guys how it actually look like. Let me just open, read more, and let's see how our post template looks like. This is how our post template looks like, and I don't like this, so we're going to work on this very soon. Save template, demo. So we'll create a new single template, add new, single, select, make some changes to that. Post template, yes. Create template and work on it in a bit. Add a new section, and stretch section, your content weight, full weight, styling. I want the default feature post to show here instead of having just a normal image. Click here, click on dynamic, let's post feature post, and center attachment, fix, repeat, no repeat, size, cover. Then we add a section, and we stretch, set the content weight to full weight, then go back to styling. As you can see, the default color is actually brown, but that's not what we want. I want the feature image to actually display at the header there. So you set feature image, and position should be center. The attachment, want it fixed, and repeat, no repeat, and the size should be cover. Then after that, you can add a spacer to it. That's if you don't want to add a header or any text, just add a spacer. Drop the spacer there. And for advanced setting, I'm going to increase the padding. On the top, we'll make it 200. Now, bottom, we'll make it 200. And that's okay. This is exactly what I want. And we add in a new section. And post title, I'm dragging the post title, drop it there. Post templates, and I set it up. How do you want this to look? It to be at the center. That's okay. The post size is okay. Styling, and I think that's okay too. But for the size, I think it's better now. Post title and the post info. Drop it there. Also want it to be at the center. Style, center. And let me reduce the icon size. Make it 12 text and reduce it too. Just want that the default. Typography and adjust the text size here. Just do a little bit. 12. I think it's okay. And the color is okay. And I need a spacer. Let me just bring in a divider instead. Solid, change it to dotted. Width, the width is okay like this. Center and styling. Change the color a little bit. The color is okay now. I don't want it to be too in your face, and the gap. That's good. Now my post content. That's okay too. Post content, the color, want it to be black. Size. Is okay for me. Let me make it a little bit fun. Share. Drop that there. And let me change it. Prefer this first icon, no? Just the icon. Or prefer the text. Square, I will change that to 100 is okay. Make it at the center. And that's too close to our content, so let me drop it down a little bit. The top here should be 30, and that's okay. And let me add a header to tell people what to do. Drop this here. Share this page. Center page 2, maybe page 4, That's better. And let me add one more thing, which will be page navigator. Should be post navigator. Yes, that's okay. And one more thing, let me give this a nice look. Don't worry, I know you guys can't see this here, but the moment I view this on the page itself, on the website itself, it will look awesome. And that's all I want. Publish this. This goes to all posts and all. That condition, and we publish. So let's check our template and see how it looks like. We click on the news archive, and from there we'll check our template and see how it looks like. Okay, read more. Okay, and this our post template. This is how it looks like. Let me go down. Yeah, this is how it is. Okay, now we are done with the archive pages, the single post page. Now we are back to the home page. We're about to customize the home page, design it the way we want it to look like. And I give you guys prototype, and this is what we have to do. This is the header and the about, the news, the news section, the artist section, and that's what we have to do on the home page. So let's just get straight right into the designing of the home page. We're starting everything from scratch, as I told you guys earlier on. So let's add a section, a new section. Okay, after adding a section, you go to advanced, and we're going to increase the padding at the top to 150 and the bottom to 150. Okay, it's okay like this. Then go back to style, background type, and we want a background image. That's what I want. And then click on this, click this, insert. Okay, and the position should be center. Attachment, I want it fixed. Repeat, no repeat, and the size, let it cover. I want to see everything. As you can see, if I move this down, you can see it's fixed. So that's how I want it to be. And next, our heading. I want the heading here, one here, and another heading, one down here. So let's work on this one. Welcome to, let me adjust. H4 is too big. I think H5 is okay. Center, and the color should be white. Text color white. That's it. And the next heading, I want the name of the site on it at demo, center, styling, typography, and I want it to be way bigger than this. Yes, I think it's okay. Text color should be white too. And I don't like the way this one looks, so let me make some adjustment to this so our font can actually have a nice overlay on them. section, background overlay, and I want it to be, the color should be black. Yes, that's pretty much what I want, and I think I'm okay with that for now. This is exactly what I'm trying to do. Let me add a call to action. Need a text editor. Drop it here, and I will duplicate this. I think it's okay like this. Go back to styling. The text color should be white, and is the font okay? Typography, font size. I think for 10, okay. 12. 12 is okay. I think it's this one, you can see. So this is exactly what I want, and I've gotten it. Let's add another section, new section here. Oh, it's way close to the other one. And check this, the padding here should be 40. I think it's okay. Then we're about to create the about page. I think this should be a double layer, a 50-50 layer, and this one I'm supposed to use. So check this again. The padding, let me make it 40 this time. Let me select this cell, make some tweaks. Background type, it will be an image, and I want this image. Insert image. If it doesn't show up, no problem. Center. Repeat, no. Size, cover, and I'll pick my spacer, and I'll drop it here. Drop the spacer, and that's it. And increase my padding. Let me make it 100 at the top, 100 at the bottom, or let me make it 150 top and bottom. Let's see how it looks. It's okay for me. And for here, let me do this cell. Let me give it a nice color. Background type, the color. This color, okay. Let me use my secondary color. And that's okay. Back here, let me drop a header. Drop the header. Yes. And exactly how I want it to look like. About at demo. White. Demo. White. Back to content. Center. Let me make it history. It's okay. Grab my text editor. Drop it here. Let me duplicate this text. I don't have anything to write for the sake of this course. I think it's okay. I'll make some adjustments to the text. Color white. Typography. The size. You see, as I increase the size, the image at the other side also increases. I think it's too big. Let me make it 16. It's okay. Let me duplicate more text and let's see how it looks like. I think it's okay like this. Let me make some adjustments here at the top. Maybe 20. Yes. Let's see how it goes. It's okay like this. I think it's perfect for me. About, let's create another section. Create a new section. And let me increase the margin first. Padding, sorry. Make it 42. And header. Add demo news. Center default size H3. That's okay. Text editor. Drop this. And duplicate this again. Center. Text color. White. A little bit dark gray. Okay. And I'm going to import our news archive template to that section, to the new section down with the news archive template. Insert. No. And here we go. I don't want it to look just like the news archive template, so I'm going to make a little changes to this. I'll make this 2. Yes. Cards, yes. Image ratio should be at least 1.5 here. Yes, 1.5 is okay. The query and everything is okay because I imported it from news. And column gap to be closer. Cards, border radius. Just tweak some things and make it look different. Image. Okay, like this. The content. This is okay for me. So I'm going to duplicate this. Okay. I'll drag this back. Yes, I'll drop this one here for a new section. Now I did this to be add demo artist. That's all. Now do the same. We insert the add demo template we have created. Add demo listing. Artist demo listing, sorry. Insert. And I think I'm done. Let me make this 2. I'll leave everything like this. Update. That's pretty much everything I want to do here. Let's check the prototype I'm using. See? So this is how it is. Let me make a little changes so it looks exactly like that. yes, and that's it. Back here it is. Change the padding, make it 75 all round, and I'll update, and that's all. I'm done with this, so let's go back to our dashboard and I'll make some changes and make sure our homepage comes out the way we want it to look. Okay, guys, homepage settings. Okay, still loading. And static page, select your homepage. Home. This was a homepage we created and the one we worked on. And let's see how it takes effect. Woo. And there we go. That's our homepage. This is what we just created. That's it all. That's all, guys, for the homepage, and let's move on. Okay, guys, it's time to make our website responsive. But before we do that, let's take a look. Okay, as you can see, this is the default desktop view we are using. When we take it back to tablet view, let's see how it looks and let's see if everything fits in. This is the tablet view. The about is actually okay. The news section is okay. The artist section is okay. So I think we are good to go. And let's see. But as you can see, the footer is not okay. The footer needs some adjustment, and we'll do that in a bit. But for the home page on desktop on tablet preview, it's okay for me. And let's go back to mobile preview and let's see how it looks like. This is a mobile preview, and you can see it's not okay. So this is where we have to make some readjustments and few changes. So let's do that in a bit. Let's make adjustment to this. Typography and the size. Let me see. Mobile this okay. For this mobile, I think it's okay. But for this, let's make a little change. Style, typography, and the about is now okay. Let's change this to back to style, typography. 14 is okay. Yeah, and this one too is okay. The art demo news is okay, but for this, it's not okay for me. So for the paddings, I'll just make it 10, uniformly 10, and that's okay for mobile. Let's go down again. That's okay for this one too. And we need to adjust the footer, and that's what we need to do. Update this. So I'll do this for all the archive pages, the footer, and for the single post too. So this is the footer now. Let's make a little changes to it and let's see how it looks like on tablet. On tablet, the footer is not okay for me. Let me adjust the form. And it's okay now. That's all I need for the footer. Then for mobile mode, for mobile, I think it's pretty okay now. So click update, and that's all. Okay, guys, this is our website. We are done with all the editing and designing. Now let's see how our website looks. This is our website on desktop mode, and let's see how it looks on tablet. And let's compress it to see how it adjusts. And I think this is how our mobile looks. This like this. This is a mobile preview, and it's okay, just the way we want it to look. Let's see if we can get the tablet preview. I think this should be the tablet preview. This is our tablet preview. No, this is not. This should be our tablet preview. This is how it looks like. Just exactly what we want. And I think we are okay and we're good to go. Okay, guys, we are through with our entire design. We have designed the home page, the single post, the archive pages, the footer, the header, and now this is the last phase of this course. And I'm about to make few changes to our WordPress settings, add a user, and give a user a role. Why am I a user? For instance, you are actually working for a company or a company where you're designing a website for a client. You actually need to know how to add a user if you are still going to manage the page for that company. So you try to assign some role to the client and make sure it doesn't come and interfere with your design or change any design later on. So let's see how we can do that with WordPress. So you can just add the username, email, require first name, last name, website. We don't need that. Password, show password. And just copy this password and role. Now, the role now will determine what the user can actually do on this website. From the admin, the user can be the administrator, the contributor, author, or editor. It depends on what the user is coming to come and do or what the user is meant to do on this website. So let's say the user is just meant to post. You just assign the auto role and add a new user. The user has been created and I have the password, I have the user. So let's test this out and see how it looks. Log out, log in. I'm logging in now with the other user's account and let's see if we can actually make changes to our template or to the entire website. So as you can see, the menus here are not complete. And for the templates, let's see what the user can actually see. In this edit, you see, the user can't edit any template. The user can see the template, but can't edit and can't use Elementor or Elementor Pro. But the user can post, see medias, approve comments, profile, and some little tools. So that's what I'm saying. If you have a website like this, you should learn how to assign roles to users depending on what the user is actually coming to do on your website. There will be a file containing all free content I use for this website, and I encourage you guys to please use my affiliate link as a way of saying thank you and thank you. Thank you for being part of this course.